In this class, we shall discuss about compound angles. Say a line is rotating. In first interval of time, it is covering certain angle, say S. And further, the line of vector, or we can say simply line, which rotates further and it makes another amount of angle, say B. What is total angle? Total angle will be A plus B. This angle A plus B will be called as compound angle. So compound angle means more than one angles are added, or one angle is subtracted in another angle. Suppose if B is equal to A, then total angle will be what? Total angle is what? It is A plus A. That is 2A. This 2A, A plus A. Suppose a line is rotating an amount of angle A in anti-clockwise direction. If the line rotates in opposite direction, an amount of what? An amount of angle B. Now, what is total angle covered? The total angle will be A minus B. Suppose if the angle turned by the line is A and the angle is turned in the reverse direction, in clockwise direction, we will take it as minus. So total angle is what? This is A and this is B. Total angle is A minus B. This A plus B, A minus B, 2A, 3A, etc. They are all said to be compound angles, right? Suppose if I take trigonometric ratios of compound angle, sine of A plus B is what? Sine of 2A is what? Cos of 3A is what? Those formulas we can derive it, right? In compound angles, we will classify into this as addition formulae. Addition formulae. Suppose if A, B, C are different, say different angles, then A plus B, A plus B plus C, B plus C, etc. They are all said to be addition angles. Addition angle. Suppose if I take sine of A plus B, cos of A plus B, tan of A plus B, that will be called as addition formulae, right? Very important thing. Sometime in the exam, they will ask the derivation of sine of A plus B or cos of A plus B. Geometrically derive sine of A plus B is equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sin B, or cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. To prove these equations, let us construct a diagram proof of this. See the explanation. Let us take a x-axis and y-axis. This is y-axis. The line of vector which starts rotating and it is making an angle of A. The angle covered by the line of vector is what? It is angle A. I will denote it as OE. And this line of vector further rotates to make another amount of angle, that angle is said to be B. So this line of vector which acquires the new position, that is OF. What is total angle? Total angle is equal to A plus B. The total angle is A plus B, right? On the terminal line, this is said to be terminal line. On the terminal line, choose a point P. Let P be any point on OE. Now draw perpendicular to x-axis. PM is perpendicular to x-axis. Draw a perpendicular to OE. See, PS is the perpendicular to OE. Draw ST. Draw ST perpendicular to PM and draw SN perpendicular to OX. So that by doing that, so this will become equal to angle A. Angle A. And this is what it is, 90 degree. This is A. This is 90 minus A. When this is angle A, and this will also be an angle A, right? We got a right angle triangle. Here also we got a right angle triangle. Here also we got a right angle triangle, right? Observe it. Consider a line of vector which is rotating through or from x-axis. It covers through an angle A. This is angle A, and further it rotates to make an angle B. The total angle will be AB. Take a point on OF, draw perpendicular to x-axis. PM is perpendicular to x-axis. Draw PS perpendicular to OE. Draw ST perpendicular to PM and draw SN perpendicular to OX. So that by doing this, we have MN is equal to TS and TM is equal to TM or MT is equal to SN. Okay. To derive sin of A plus B or cos of A plus B, we have to use same figure and we have to use the same explanation. Okay. For sin of A plus B, from the right angle triangle OMP, take this right angle triangle OMP. Define sine of angle A plus B. What is sine? Sine of angle is equal to what? Opposite side divided by hypotenuse side, right? Opposite side divided by hypotenuse side. In any right angle triangle, sine of an angle is always equal to opposite side by hypotenuse side of that angle, right? In this right angle triangle OMP, what is opposite side? Opposite side is MP divided by hypotenuse side is OP. In the right angle triangle, this opposite side is MP, hypotenuse side is OP. Okay, so this MP can be splitted as M into T or T into M plus P into T, right? TM plus TP divided by OP. In the next step, I will divide the denominator for both the numerators. That is what? TM divided by OP plus TP divided by OP. With this ratio, TM, what is TM? You can replace TM by SN. See, SN divided by OP plus TP divided by OP. With this ratio, we don't get any defined trigonometric ratio. See, Sn is what? Sn is equal to this portion. What is OP? OP is equal to this portion. There is no link between these two sides. So this will be opposite side for angle A, and this will be the hypotenuse side of angle B or angle A plus B. Correct? We don't have a link, right? To establish a link or to make it into definite meaning, we are dividing and multiplying that Sn by OP into OS multiply or divide by OS. Is it right? In the similarly, TP by OP, what is TP? This is TP. This is OP. Again, there is no link between these two sides. To make a meaning, to make a definite meaning, this ratio TP divided by OP will be multiplied and divided by this side PS. PS by PS. Okay. Now, in the first ratio, I will interchange these two denominators. Therefore, sine of A plus B is equal to, I'm just interchanging the denominators, Sn divided by OS, and OP is taken here into OS divided by OP, plus here also we do same thing. These denominators are interchanged. TP by PS, TP divided by PS into PS divided by OP. Now observe the figure with the ratios Sn divided by OS. What is Sn? This will be the Sn. What is OS? This will be the OS, right? For the angle A, this will be the opposite side. This will be the hypotenuse side. Opposite side by hypotenuse side of an angle is what? Sine of angle, right? According to that, opposite side of A divided by hypotenuse side of A will be called as sine of angle. What is sine of angle? It is sine A, right? See the next ratio. What is next ratio? OS divided by OP. Which is OS? OS will be the hypotenuse side of A, or the OS will be considered as adjacent side of B, right? OS is adjacent side of B, OP is hypotenuse side of B. Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side of B will be called as what? Cos of angle, cos B, plus TP divided by PS. TP divided by PS. What is TP? This one. TP, and this is PS. In this right angle triangle, this will be called as what? Hypotenuse side, sorry, adjacent side. This will be called as hypotenuse side. Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side of angle A will be called cos of angle. Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side of this right angle triangle is known as cos A, into PS divided by OP. PS is this is opposite side to the angle B, and OP will be hypotenuse side of angle B. Opposite side by hypotenuse side is sine of angle B. Is it right? Sine of angle B, sine B. So we got the relation. Sine of A plus B is equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. In this way, we can derive sine of A plus B formula. Okay. With the same figure, we can also derive the formula. Cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. You take same triangle for cos of A plus B derivation from the right angle triangle. From the right angle triangle, which right angle triangle? Same thing, OMP. OMP. From the right angle triangle, OMP. Take cos of angle A plus B. Cos theta is equal to what? Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side of theta. Here for A plus B, which is adjacent side, this is adjacent side. Which is hypotenuse side, this is hypotenuse side. This is opposite side of AB. Correct? Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side. Adjacent side is OM divided by hypotenuse side is OP. Is it right? This OM, I will extend it to ON. OM, can I take in terms of ON? Right? ON minus MN. If I want to extend OM till ON, what I should do? I should take it as ON minus MN divided by OP. See, what is MN? MN is equal to what? TS. ON minus TS divided by OP. Now, split the denominator for both numerator. ON divided by OP minus TS divided by OP. With this ratio, we don't get anything. See, ON is what? This one. OP is what? This one. There is no link at all. So ON is nothing for angle. Sorry, it is adjacent side for angle A, nothing for A plus B. Okay. OP is what? It is hypotenuse side of angle B, nothing for A. There is no link at all. To make a link, what we should do? We can multiply and divide it by OS for the first ratio. ON by OP will be multiplied and divided by what? OS. Minus the ratio TS by OP will be multiplied and divided by PS. Same thing, what we took in sin of A plus B. Got it? Now interchange the denominators. ON divided by OS into OS divided by OP minus TS divided by PS into PS divided by OP. Check the individual ratio in the figure. ON by OS. What is ON? This one will be the ON. What is OS? This will be the OS. For angle A, ON is adjacent side, OS is hypotenuse side. Adjacent side by hypotenuse side of angle A will be called as cos. Right? Cos of what? Cos A. Cos A into OS by OP. Which is OS? This one. OS. OP, this one. For angle B, this is adjacent side, this is hypotenuse side. Adjacent side by hypotenuse is what? Cos. Of angle is what? B. Cos B. Minus TS by PS. TS. This is TS. PS. This one is PS. In this small right angle triangle, this is opposite side, this is hypotenuse side. Right? Opposite side by hypotenuse side will be sine of angle A. Sine A. Sine A into PS by OP. This is PS, this is OP. You take it for angle B. For angle B, this is opposite side. This is hypotenuse side. Opposite side by hypotenuse side is sine. Angle is B. Sine B. So we got cos of A plus B is equal to cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. This is called derivation of sin of A plus B and cos of A plus B geometrically, which will be important for examination point of view, right? So with this sin of A plus B, cos of A plus B, we can derive tan of A plus B and other things. You can also derive it geometrically by using same concept. Otherwise, you can derive it directly Prove that tan of A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. Tan of A plus tan of B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. So take the left hand side. What is left hand side? Left hand side is equal to tan of A plus B. Take in terms of sin and cos. Tan is sin by cos, correct? Tan of A plus B is equal to sin of A plus B divided by cos of A plus B. Write the formulas for sin of A plus B and cos of A plus B. What is sin of A plus B? Sin of A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Is it right? Divided by what is cos of A plus B? Cos of A plus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Is it right? So, to establish the relation in tan A tan B, what we should do? Say here we need 1. How it will get 1? By cancelling this, by dividing with the same term. We cannot divide it for single term, right? We should divide it for all terms. Therefore, divide each term by cos A cos B cos A cos B, right? That becomes what? Sin of A cos of B divided by cos A cos B plus cos A sin B. Cos A sin B is also divided with cos of cos A cos B. Okay, all divided by cos A cos B divided by cos A cos B minus sin A sin B divided by cos A cos B. So what we did? We did dividing all the terms with cos A cos B. Check the first term. Cos B cancel. Right? Here cos A cancel. Here cos cos B both cancel. Here that is equal to tan A we remaining is 1 tan B. So right? We don't have particular formulas. In terms of tan, that is plus B. cos A into fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, what is sign? In fourth quadrant, sign is negative, right? For minus B, sign will remain sign, no change. So sign of B. Sign of A plus into minus is what? Minus B. Hence, sign of A minus B is equal to sin A cos B plus into minus minus cos A into sin B. This is sin of A minus B formula. To prove second one, which is second one, cos of A minus B is equal to cos A cos B minus plus sin A sin B. Here also we know that cos A plus B formula. What is cos A plus B? Cos A cos B plus minus sin A sin B. Sin A sin B. Replace B by minus B. Therefore, cos of A plus of minus B is equal to cos A cos of minus B minus sin A into sin of minus B. Expand sin of minus B cos of minus B using allied angle C. Cos of A plus into minus minus B is equal to, keep cos A as it is, minus B, which quadrant? Fourth. In fourth quadrant, what is cos? Cos is positive, right? For minus B, there is no change in trigonometric ratio because it will be treated like even multiples of 90. So cos B minus sin A into, again minus B, fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, what is sign? It is negative. Okay. For minus B, this sign will remain same, sin B. Hence, cos of A minus B is equal to cos A cos B minus into minus plus sin A into sin B. This is cos of A minus B formula. Okay. To derive third one, which is third one, tan of A minus B is equal to what? Tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. To derive third one, take this. We know that tan of A plus B formula, that is what? Tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Is it right? Here also replace B by minus B. In place of B, you write it as minus B. Therefore, it become what? A of A plus minus B is equal to tan A plus tan of minus B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan of minus B. Or it is equal to what? Tan of plus into minus minus B is equal to tan A minus B. Which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, what is tan? It is negative. So that minus into plus become minus. In the fourth quadrant, tan is negative. That minus into minus become plus. For minus B, tan will not be changes. So tan B only divided by 1 minus tan A into minus tan B. So that minus into minus become plus. So this will be the formula. These are the subtraction formula, right? Tan of A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. These are the addition and subtraction formulas. Next one, multiple angle formula. Multiple angle formula. Assume that the line vector is rotating. It rotated through an angle A and it is rotated further to make another angle B. Suppose if B is equal to A, then what happens? A plus B is equal to A plus A is what? 2A. Total angle is what? 2A. And further it rotates to make another angle C. Suppose C is also equal to A, then total angle is what? A plus B plus C, which is equal to A plus A is 3A. Hence, this type of angles 2A, 3A, 4A, etc. will be called as multiple angles 2A, 3A, 4A, etc. or multiple angles or multiple angles. If I take trigonometric ratio of this sin 2A, cos 2A, tan 2A, sin 3A, cos 3A, like that. Okay. Prove that sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A cos A. Prove that sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A cos A. See the proof. We know that sin of A plus B. Very simple. Take the sin of A plus B formula. Sin of A plus B is what? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Right? As I mentioned here, if suppose B is equal to A, B is equal to A, then become sin of A plus A is equal to sin A into cos A plus cos A into sin A. Check the right hand side. What is this? Sin A cos A. What is this? Sin A cos A. They are two times same thing. They are two times. Therefore, sin of 2A is equal to sin A cos A plus cos A sin A is sin 2 sin A cos A, which is sin 2A formula. Second one, prove that cos 2A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A, that is equal to 2 cos square A minus 1, or which is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square A. We have three different formulas for cos 2A. Proof. We know that cos A plus is cos of A plus B. It is cos A cos B, right? Minus sin A sin B, sin A sin B. Similar to previous one, you just put B is equal to A. If I put B is equal to A, this becomes what? Cos of A plus A is equal to cos A into cos A minus sin A into sin A. So cos A plus A is what? Cos 2A. Cos 2A is equal to cos A into cos A, it is cos square A. Sin A into sin A, it is sin square A. See, we got the first proof. Cos 2A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Okay. To prove the second one, which is second one, cos 2A is equal to 2 cos square A minus 1. Take this formula. Cos 2A is equal to what? Cos square A minus sin square A. See, this is totally in cos only, right? Here we have both in cos term and sin term. You just replace this sine term in terms of cos term. We know that sin square a plus cos square a is 1. According to that, sin square a can be taken as 1 minus cos square a. Right? It is a trigonometric identity. So using that one, cos square a minus 1 minus cos square a, or cos 2a is equal to cos square a, just remove the bracket, minus 1, minus into minus, plus cos square a. Now, see this, cos 2a is equal to cos square a plus cos square a is what? 2 cos square a minus 1. See, we got this second formula, right? To prove the third one, which is in sine, take same thing, that is cos 2a is equal to what? Cos square a minus sine square a. Replace cos in terms of sine. This is rule. Sine square plus cos square is equal to 1. If you want sine square in terms of cos square, 1 minus cos square. If you want cos square in terms of sine square, it is 1 minus sine square. Right? So cos square can be taken as 1 minus sine square. 1 minus sine square, angle is A. Minus sine square A, it is 1. Minus sine square, minus 2 sine square. So we got all the three formulas for cos 2a. Cos 2a is cos square a minus sine square a. Cos 2a is 2 cos square a minus 1. Cos 2a is 1 minus 2 sine square a. Third one, we can also prove for tan. Tan 2a is equal to 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. To prove this formula, again you go for tan of a plus b formula. Tan of a plus b is what? Tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan a tan b. Just put b is equal to a. Put b is equal to a, right? That is tan of a plus a is equal to tan a plus tan a, because we have taken b is equal to a. 1 minus tan a into tan a. Tan a plus a is tan 2a is equal to tan a plus tan a, 2 tan a whole divided by 1 minus tan a into tan a, tan square a. These are the trigonometric ratios for 2a. Similarly, we can derive it for 3a. This is important. Sin 3a is equal to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Prove that sin 3a is equal to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. It is very important for your examination purpose. You take the left hand side. What is left hand side? It is sin 3a, right? Can you write this sin 3a as sin of 2a plus a? 3a can be taken as 2a plus a. Okay. Observe this. Sin of 2a plus a will be of what form? It is of sin of a plus b form. Correct? What is sin of a plus b? Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Use that one. See, sin of a plus b is equal to sin a. A means what? 2a into cos b. B means what? In place of b, we have a plus cos of A means 2A into sine of B. B means A. We have a mixed combination of sine and cos. Okay. Replace all cos in terms of sine. For this, we have a formula. Sine 2A is what? Just we have derived it. Sine 2A is equal to 2 sine A cos A. And take this cos A as it is. Plus, for cos 2A, we have two formulas. Sorry, three. Cos 2A is cos square A minus sin square A, or 1 minus 2 sin square A, or 2 cos square A minus 1. Which will be the relevant formula here? See, the formula is all in sine. Therefore, the cos should also be taken in terms of sine. Cos 2A is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square A. 1 minus 2 sin square A into what? Sin A. Remove all the brackets. 2 into sin A into. Take this. Cos A into cos A is what? Cos square A. Plus, remove this bracket. Sin A into 1 is what? Sin A. Plus into minus, minus. Sin A into sin square A. Sin cube A. 2 sin cube A. See, every term is in sin except this. Change this cos square A as cos square A as 1 minus sin square A. That is 2 into sin A into 1 minus sin square A plus take as it is sin A minus 2 sin cube A. Again, remove the bracket. 2 sin A into 1. 2 sin A into 1 is 2 sin A. Plus into minus, minus. 2 sin A into sin square. It is 2 sin cube A. Plus sin A. Minus 2 sin cube A. 2 sin A plus sin A is equal to 3 sin A. Right? 2 sin A plus sin A is 3 sin A. Minus 2 sin cube, minus 2 sin cube. It is minus 4 sin cube A. That is sin 3A is equal to what? It is 3 sin A minus 4 sin cube A. In the same way, we can derive for cos 3A. Prove that cos of 3A is equal to 4 cos cube A minus 3 cos A. Take the left hand side. What is left hand side? It is cos 3A. This cos 3A can be taken as 2A plus A. Cos 3A can be taken as cos of 2A plus A. This will be of what form? Cos of A plus B form. Cos of A plus B is what? Cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. Right? According to that, cos A is 2A into cos B. Cos B is what? A minus sin A. Sin A is what? 2A into sin B. Sin B is what? A. Write cos 2A in terms of cos only. What is that? That is 2 cos square A minus 1 into cos A minus for sin 2A we have 2 sin A cos A, isn't it? Into this sin A. Remove the brackets. Cos A into 2 cos square A, that is 2 cos cube A minus cos A into 1, it is cos A minus 2 into sin A into sin A, sin square A into cos A. So I am writing cos first, cos A, 2 cos A, sin into sin is sin square A. Replace that sin square in terms of cos square. What it is? See, cos cube A minus cos A minus 2 cos A into cos sin square is equal to 1 minus cos square A. So we are taking sin into cos because we need to prove cos A in terms of cos only. Okay. 2 cos cube A minus cos A minus 2 cos A into 1 minus 2 cos A minus into minus plus 2 cos A into cos square. It is 2 cos cube A. 2 cos cube A. Say 2 cos cube A plus 2 cos cube A. It is 4 cos cube A. Minus cos A minus 2 cos A minus cos A minus 2 cos A is minus 3 cos A. This is the answer for cos 3A. Both are very important. These are the trigonometric ratios of compound angle. Next, submultiple angles. Submultiple angles. A by 2, A by 3, etc. They will be called as submultiple angles. Okay. We have a formulas. Prove that sin theta is equal to 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. To prove this relation, let us consider the sin 2a formula. What is sin 2a? It is 2 sin a cos a. It is 2 sin a cos a. What we need? I need sin theta. So can I change this 2a as theta? Because this 2a, if I take 2a is equal to theta, then you can replace a in terms of theta only. Therefore, put 2a is equal to theta. Therefore, a becomes what? 2a is equal to theta. A is equal to what? Theta divided by 2. Theta divided by 2. Replace both in sin 2a. Therefore, sin of what is 2a? 2a is equal to theta. 2 into sin of a. What is a? A is equal to theta by 2 into cos a. Cos of a. A is what? Theta by 2. See, we got this relation. Cos sin theta is equal to 2 sin theta by 2 and cos theta by 2. Second one, for cos theta. Prove that cos theta is equal to cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2 or 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sin square theta by 2. To prove this, take the formula of cos 2a. What is cos 2a? Cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a, or it is equal to 2 cos square a minus 1, or is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square a. In this formula, you put 2a is equal to theta. Take 2a is equal to theta. From this, you reduce for a. Therefore, a is equal to what? Theta divided by 2. Substitute these two in the above equation. Substitute these two in the above equation. It becomes what? Cos of 2a. 2a is theta is equal to cos square of a. What is a? A is theta by 2 minus sin square. A is what? Theta by 2 or 2 cos square a. A is what? Theta by 2 minus 1, or it is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta by 2. So this is for cos theta formula. Similarly, we can derive it for tan. Prove that tan theta is equal to 2 tan theta by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square theta by 2. To prove this relation, we should take the formula of tan 2a. We know that. What is tan 2a? Just now we have derived it. Tan 2a is equal to 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. Correct? Put 2a as theta. Therefore, a becomes what? A becomes theta by 2. Substitute in the above formula. Therefore, tan of 2a means theta is equal to 2 tan a means theta by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square a is tan square a is theta by 2. This is tan of theta. Tan theta is 2 tan theta by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square theta by 2. In all the compound angle formula, we have taken symbols a in place of angle, right? Theta. So it will be true for all the symbols. Suppose if I take a, tan a becomes what? 2 tan a by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square a by 2. So theta is what? It is a symbol representing an angle, right? Please remember the sin 2a, cos 2a can also be expressed in tan a. Tan a. Sin 2a can also be taken as 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a. Sin 2a is equal to 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a. Cos 2a is equal to 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. This is for 2a formula. Similarly, sin of theta can also be expressed in terms of tan theta by 2. Sin 2a is what? Theta. We are substituting this relation in the above. 2 tan of a is what? Theta by 2 by 1 plus tan square of theta by 2. And cos theta is equal to 1 minus tan square theta by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square theta by 2, right? So these are all be considered as compound angles. So in this class we derived sin of a plus b formula, cos of a plus b formula, tan of a plus b formula. With that, sin a minus b, cos a minus b, tan a minus b. Okay. Based on those addition formulas, we derived for sin 2a, cos 2a, sin 3a, cos 3a, tan 2a. Again, based on sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a formula, we derived submultiple angle formulas, right? So submultiple angles are what? In terms of theta by 2. These are all said to be compound angles, trigonometric ratios of compound angles. Based on these formulas, we can work out more number of problems, right? With this, I am concluding my today's class. Thank you. Do you have any queries? You can ask us.